Fear is the enemy. Whatever it is that you're going for, man, go hard. Hold on, never give up. You gotta have that mentality, man. I put in the work, I spent a lot of time on the waiting list. Never complained, I ain't never said shit. Shoot my shot, no fear if I miss. Imagine you chasing a dream that you love, only to find out it wasn't enough. You fall on your face, but you get right back up. And you fall back again, but you get right back up, yeah. That's the way that it's always been. Don't nobody care about the grind but you. Nobody putting in the time but you. Make up your mind, who you wanna be. I know who I am, know what I want. Live by 2 words, mama mentality. And that's word to my mom, word to my pops, word to my little bro. They said make your mistakes, but don't make excuses on why you can't live and learn. On a couple occasions I damn near went broke, chasing this music thing. And I ran out of hope, I threw in the towel, said fuck the hole in the street. I kept on writing and touring. I picked up a job cause I knew it was important. The money I made, I would stash it away just to fund my recordings. And I didn't wanna stop cause I didn't know how. I would lay in my room by myself late at night and I finally figured it out. I just wanna be the best version of me, make all the music that I wanna make. I don't care what nobody gon' say. You miss all of the shots you don't take. And the answer is no, if you don't ask. If it gets hard, this too shall pass. God is my witness and he got the plan. He got the plan. I put in the work, I spent a lot of time on the waiting list. Never complained, I ain't never said shit. Shoot my shot, no fear if I miss. Imagine you chasing a dream that you love, only to find out it wasn't enough. You fall on your face, but you get right back up. And you fall back again, but you get right back up, yeah. That's the way that it's always been. Don't nobody care about the grind but you. Nobody putting in the time but you. Make up your mind, who you wanna be. I know who I am, know what I want. Live by 2 words, mama mentality. Yeah. Remember, man, you only in competition with yourself. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the process. Pleasure and pain. R.I.P. the greatest. 0824.
Check 1, 2. What's going down, y'all? It's your buddy DH. We are here for another episode of Circle Talk, where we feature good people doing great things in the communities all over the world. And today, I'm really excited to be sitting with one of my fellow colleagues, R&B sensation. I mean, singing sensation, I might as well say, because you sing everything. It ain't just R&B, he sings it all. I'm really excited to be here with Mr. JD Smoove. If y'all ain't met him, y'all will get to know him today. So, really excited for that. So, but first, let's get into thank our sponsors, because we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them. First off, obviously, we got to give a shout out to our guy, Mark Patterson, iShotYou.com, who is in the background. He's in the background watching me like a hawk, telling me what to do and how to do it. So I appreciate I appreciate all of his help and everything that I get into it. And you know, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him. So shout out to you for continuing to have my back. But if you guys have not got your pictures done yet from this man, make sure you guys get on it. He does family portraits, headshots. If you got a job you want to, get up, senior portraits, whatever the case may be. He'll meet you anywhere and get you done at a reasonable price. Just let him know I sent you, iShotYou.com. Next, I want to give a huge shout out to the DMAC Enterprises for their continued support and everything that we have been doing with our youth and young adults. If you guys have not checked out the DMAC Enterprises, make sure you guys look them up, dmac.com. They got some amazing events coming up. They have a classic car show that they're going to be doing. Is it next week or is it in August? I think it's in August, right?
In August.
The car show's in August, but next week is the poker event. They're doing a fundraiser where they're having people come and pay money to be a part of this event. They're giving away these amazing prizes. That is next Saturday. Make sure you guys tap in with the DMAC Enterprises for all the amazing events that they're going to be doing, not just now, but in the future. Yeah, shout out to them for being amazing people. Let's see who we got next. Let's go ahead and give a shout out to Intentions Juice and Smoothies Bar, because Marquita, she may not be around, but she's always working extremely hard and a huge supporter of everything that we do over here at Circle Talk. So shout out to Intentions Juice and Smoothies Bar. If you guys have not went, check her out on 52nd and South Tacoma Way. She's making some amazing healthy drinks and actually fruit bowls. If you don't want the drink, she got the food too, and it's all health based. So tap in with her on 52nd and South Tacoma Way. She's also got a store out there in Seattle, the U District, and she's working on the third one right now in downtown Tacoma. So big ups to her and all the amazing work that she's doing. Again, thank you to all my sponsors. And without further ado, we're going to get into the conversation with the man of the hour, Mr. JD Smoove.
Sir.
You ready?
You ready?
Man, first and foremost, the shirt is banging. As soon as it came out, I was like, that's the one I want right there.
Yeah.
So talk a little bit about that. Go ahead.
Yeah, you apply for a job and you get the job, and when you lose the job before you start the job, and you got mouths to feed, bills to pay, you want to get the legal and stay free. Started my own crown and clothing line. I feel that every man, woman, boy, and girl is a king, a queen, prince, and princess. So get your crown me and put your crown on.
How can they get in contact with you to get that?
You can reach me at Jerry Dawson on Facebook or on Instagram, JD Smoove. That's JD SMOOVE 253 on Instagram. And just DM me and let me know your sizes. And we'll get to it.
So I'm gonna say something because like I told JD before, I knew him long before he knew me. I heard about this man back in I think it was probably 2009. I heard about you and how amazing of a vocalist you was, but I never seen you before. Everybody was like, "Yo, you gotta if you want the best vocals in the town, you gotta get in contact with this brother." And I was just like, "Okay, well, I need to figure out who he is."
Right.
And then eventually, I seen you. You did a bunch of shows. You're doing shows here and there with big name people, and you've done so many shows. And finally, I actually seen you live one day, and you was just playing around,
right.
Singing some what's that song that they always ask you to sing? It's Tevin Campbell. Playing around with some Tevin Campbell and just killing it like no other. I was like, okay, that's JD Smoove. That's who he is. I was like, okay, so I need to get in contact with him, kind of see what he's all about. And I mean, obviously we've had plenty of conversations out in the streets and been to plenty of people performing and whatnot. And so, we've seen each other a lot, but I knew that when we had a conversation in Seattle, that we needed to, do this. And so the hookah lounge. The hookah lounge that we was having combo. And I was like, yo, we need to talk. I mean, you've been in the game a long time, bro.
Right. Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Many.
Yeah. So this is what I want to do. I want to start off just by asking you, what's the difference between JD Smoove and Jerry Dawson? What's the difference between the two?
Wow. That's a great question to start with.
Yeah.
Let's go reverse. Who is Jerry Dawson? He's a father of 6, a brother of 5, 6.
Okay.
Son, right? And most people, if you know me as Jerry Dawson, you have to know me from school. I'm talking about elementary school through high school.
Yeah.
and or church. Outside of that, no one knows me as Jerry Dawson.
Yeah.
It's JD Smoove. I've been JD Smoove since the 8th grade, right? And TH, it was SMOO, TH, and I wanted to do it different and change the TH to BE.
Okay.
And that's way before I heard about JD Smoove, who is the comedian, right? Who's tall and black, is JB, SMOO.
Oh,
So
okay.
if you Google my name, JD Smoove, you're gonna see him and say, "Oh, I went for JD, not JD." So
Right.
that came together. JD Smoove is the baddest R&B singer this side of Mississippi.
It is.
That's JD Smoove. Listen, I seen Busta Rhymes say something that struck a chord in me after he did the Big Bang. He said there's two places that's hard to do. He said you can be anywhere on the ticket, but going before me and for damn sure going after me, it's hard.
Yeah.
Right? So yeah, that's JD Smoove.
Okay. Okay. So where did this whole JD Smoove come into play? Obviously, you said you've been doing it since way back then. But when did you really realize that singing was what you were all about?
Been singing since 3, been recording since 8. So, from the age of 8 to 21, I'm on over, say, 10 or 15 give or take gospel albums.
Yeah.
Right? That's all the way from slave and master reels to the Haydad machine to analog, now digital. So, we've been through all those eras.
Yeah.
And then at age 21, I was in my aunt Pam and my uncle Joe Bowman's gospel choir called Youth for Christ Rock Choir. We recorded 3 or 4 albums with them, and ended up being the oldest in the choir being 21, and staying faithful to my aunt Laura, right, for the youth. And there was a man by the name of Janelle Damon who was putting together a new choir called A Royal Priesthood, and still gospel.
Yeah.
Right, but everybody else had to audition.
Right.
Jerry Dawson was recruited, and then was told even Michael Jordan was singing.
Yeah. Talented in there.
Did one more concert with AT. She gave me my lesson. From 21 to 2006. There was full world priesthood to the letter change to royalty, recording an album. It's called Church of God Christ headquarters, which is now a U-Haul on Pack Island.
Wow.
And in the gospel, we open up for everybody.
Yeah.
The Clark sisters, the Winans, Vanessa Bell Armstrong, Dottie People, Smith Kurt Franklin, Ty Tripp. It goes on and on for gospel. And then the mail one day hit me up. I had love songs, right? I done read songs of Solomon and Ecclesiastes, which are basically love songs.
Yeah.
Just without the beat. Right. And I wanted to was a lady at the time. And I love songs. I showed the church to do that. So I found out stuff. So just gave the church. And then my cousin, Big Mark, he was like, hey man, I just do rap. He said he needs somebody to sing, so I told my 2 little cousins, myself and my brother, take the baby. And went over there and rapped it. And came to point in 2006, after going to New York and winning, getting cheated on winning, we took 2nd place in McDonald's Gospel Fest in New York with Janelle and Royal Priesthood Chorus at the time. Janelle looked at me and said, man, you can do both, or you can be the best at one, right? And I chose to start off with my cousin. I'm like, I've been doing the gospel since 8. Like, can I help my cousin with just what I could do?
Right.
I never was not playing in the church. Right. From the word and the drum for singing. It was just performing that choir. Yeah. And long story short, 06 happens, and the album goes good in the streets. It's common around the West Coast. Be a G about it. So go get it. Sorry. got like 7 albums. So
Yeah.
Go Get It, the first album with J Martin Sub Records, and on the title track. And then next thing you know, I hooked up with this lady named JD Smoove. And Scribe goes, hey man, I heard your voice, I heard of you. I got this artist that's single that's bumping right now.
Mhm.
And we need to open that. It's for free, but it's for publicity and staging. Right?
Yeah.
That artist, Jay Holiday,
Mhm.
first R&B major, right? Like straight from gospel, you got through a tie tribute, one of the roads. On for victory.
Yeah.
Singing Kim Burrell. And now I'm gonna put Commissioner on and put you to bed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then after that, you go back and just have to leave gospel kind of alone. Not that I wasn't on a church Sunday.
Right.
Didn't sing with it. Like I felt like from age 21, I gave y'all enough work.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It started the R&B stuff with Do For Self in 06. And since 06, it's been almost 20-something years.
Yeah.
Just in hip hop and R&B.
So I'm gonna ask you this because this isn't even a part of the list.
Yeah.
You know, I usually take my own lane. Anybody that knows I do this, I give them a list and I don't follow it. But what's the difference between the Jerry Dawson that was performing with Kim Burrell and who you are now? Is there a difference? Are you still the same person? You still have the same heart?
Okay. Yes and no. There is a difference, but there's not a difference because in church I couldn't sing a song that I could feel.
Mm.
Right. So if you want me to go sing in church, I could sing in church.
Right.
Right. Just like if somebody wants me to, hey, you're a singer, sing a song right now.
Right.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
But let's go churchy real quick. But if you want to go into the throne,
Mhm.
and tears start falling, and my voice start crackling, and people start running and all that other crap.
Yeah.
That was easy work.
Mhm.
Because I didn't care who was in there. I'm singing to the Most High. And
Yeah.
when I open my eyes or look around and y'all doing what y'all doing, it ain't no good at some of my own. They say gifts and callings come without repentance. So,
Yeah.
he didn't say you had to be skillful with your voice. He said, let everything that have breath,
Praise the Lord.
period. And if you do it cheerfully.
Yeah.
So as long as I'm doing it for him, I didn't care who touched it, but it touched a lot of people in the church. Like there is not one gospel artist from the age of 8 to the age of 21 that came through Washington State that Jerry Dawson did not either open up for, sing background for, or did a record for.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
And no matter what part, from Gospel Music Workshop of America.
So do you have the same mentality when you sing the music you sing now?
Right. Well, the music I sing now is easier. Right. First and foremost, you got to realize in gospel, I was a member. I wasn't an artist.
It's true.
So you told me what songs we're going to sing.
Yeah.
Right. You told me the arrangement that you want. I could only be an artist if I wanted to do something different or tricky with the tenor note.
Mhm.
Or if the sopranos are lacking, help them.
Right.
Mind you, hitting those soprano notes, as Cat Williams said, still keeping the virgin booty on. Pause, no hit. But you feel me? But
Yeah.
this is God gifted,
Right.
not touched.
Mm.
Right? It's not knocking those, but you can't work to do this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when I get to stage with my music, if it's a hip hop or R&B song that I'm a feature on, 9 times out of 10, they've already written the chorus.
Right.
But if they don't have the chorus, they hit me, say, I have this verse, this is what it says, what can you do? I didn't take it upon myself to do what I do best. I listened to the beat one time, turn off the lights in the room, told them to hit the track, and one take, you're done. Should have never seen Ray Charles. The movie Ray with Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Well, this is what I want to do. I want to, because I love having this conversation. I mean, we could go on and on and on with this, but I want to at least rewind it back and, focus on what's coming, which is the new album.
Yeah.
let's talk about the new album. You know what I'm saying? What can we expect from you with this new album?
With this new album, can expect growth. You can expect Tacoma, Washington specifically. You can expect that once this album comes out, tour dates are released, and I'm in the city of Tacoma. Those who know me from high school, middle school, and being grown, till now, I've been waiting 20 plus years for my own album, not featured on somebody's, not on 2 or 3 songs on somebody's, but just from 1 to whenever it stops. It's all JD Smoove. When it comes out, make sure you have the money. Because you wrote a song in the 70s that says, if you love me, then we count the winners. And I've put in too many bricks. I've helped start too many rappers and singers' careers.
You know, I apologize.
No, you good, brother.
When we was in Seattle, you did a song with J.
Yeah.
And I can't remember the young lady that was singing with you guys.
Sure.
That song was a hit. I mean,
Yeah.
The first time I heard that song, I was like, ooh, I gotta go download that song. That song was a hit. But you know what really stuck out to me? Honestly, it's your voice.
Yeah.
You know, you're like the highlight of that song, even though all you guys have your moments.
Right.
Like, I'm a singer. So, you know, I was like listening to it, and your part, I was singing the whole time, the whole ride home.
Yeah, but see, that's something that my cousin taught me. He was like, man, to hell with it, everybody else rapping.
Yeah.
Right? Even if they don't mess with you for self, they mess with you, they still mess with you for self.
Yes.
So you can sing on anybody's stuff.
Yeah.
Just remember, they only got that verse 1 or 2 times. Your shit gonna go every time. they gonna know your verse. So
yeah.
Really, so the chorus for me, I'm the chorus king. Freestyle chorus king. I don't write music.
Yeah. Did you at any point? Because I was like you. I really started to do my own music in 2006.
Yeah.
And it seemed like when I came out with my first album, everybody wanted me to sing on their stuff and not really be more about listening to what I came out with.
Mm-hmm.
Did that bother you at any point, you know, that everybody just wanted you to sing their hooks on their songs, or were you just totally cool with that?
Oh no, I was totally cool with it, but I wasn't doing a lot of it. I kept a lot of it in-house for people who I grew up with or on the label. Because you got to remember, when we first started, we had like 10, 15 artists.
Yeah.
But at once, right? Producers and everything. So we was really like a Master P, no limit type of structure.
Yeah.
It was a Death Row type of structure. Like there was no off time. Like we're recording in closets. You feel me? With a heat lamp.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With beds up and stuff. But most people, when they see me, they would love to. You got to remember, the phone just started doing video recording all the time.
Right.
I got them in the kids in 04. Right, so we just started getting videos, like 30 seconds or a minute. They would record me at the Contour Lounge in Seattle. Being the only one coming down from Tacoma to Seattle, and Tacoma, Seattle wasn't messing with each other. And between the Contour Lounge on Monday and between the Lo-Fi in Seattle, right, we were just the musicians from church and from the streets and singers every once in a while, like my girl Tiffany Wilson would be through there.
Shout out to Tiffany too.
Right. My boy Rockefeller, DJ Rockefeller.
Yeah.
On the ones and twos.
You talking old school, you going back. The rolling cats.
Yeah, Tosca in there, all the people, but everybody would hear my songs, so I would have beats with choruses on them.
Yeah.
But I had no verses as if it was a show CD.
Mm-hmm.
But I would look into the crowd, and every night it would be a different song.
Yeah.
With the same chorus, and it always went, because I'm singing about that baby with the red top and the white dress.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next time it's the green woman in the green jumpsuit.
Yeah.
And then the next time I'm taking you from your man and bringing you on stage. So I have one woman on my shoulders and another woman underneath my chest when I'm trying to sing on the stage.
When? Because you're including them into.
Right. And then too, I was too vocal. Like if my music that I made back then came out in 2024 now without a woman and men are talking and rapping and hip hop sexually,
Yeah.
I'd really dime it. But at the time,
It
you
was,
know,
yeah.
prime example. So I kept getting compared to T-Pain because dark skin dreads.
Yeah.
Same thing with Ace Hood and Little Wayne. Obviously I'm not a rapper, but dark skin dreads, we always see T-Pain.
Yeah.
So he had that song, I'm gonna buy you a drink.
Yeah.
Right? And then he also says, I'm in love with a stripper. Right? I made a skit and it says, girl come through and then keep buying me a drink. I said no. And then she said, I thought you was in love with a stripper. I said, that's not me, that's the other one. And then I said, man, I wish a woman would just come through and ask some real stuff to do. And the woman comes through and says, hey man, what you got? I said, I just want to fuck her. All right? And mind you, sex has already been said.
Yeah.
Rhyme.
Yeah.
Freak.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
All the words have been done, but just actually, even R. Kelly, when people was trying to, at the time, 06 and 09, prepare my music to, for the vulgarity of it, like the sexual and something, he still used metaphors.
Right.
There were no metaphors. Wow, this was 21 and up, grown folk music, because if Teddy Pendergrass was to turn off the lights now, it would be a lot much more, but we don't know how freaky he was in the 70s.
Right.
He said, you wash my body, I wash yours too. Rub me down with some hot oil, baby, and I'll do the same for you, just turn off the lights. I ain't never heard of hot oil until Teddy. And then now you go to the side, right?
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Absolutely.
it's just for the time.
Absolutely.
So this time, JD Smoove is going to give y'all a phenomenal hit. Live band. I'm very ready to be doing nightclubs on this tour.
Right.
I'm looking for theaters because we're going to get a James Brown, Michael Jackson, and live performance show.
Absolutely.
So you need to sit and enjoy it versus me going up there with the DJ. That's not perfect.
That was kind of a big thing back then too. Everybody used to just hand over CDs or little thumb drives and
And
just
sit there and
play the music.
Right.
You're trying to do that.
Nah. Because the thing about it is this right here. When your favorite artist comes to the stage, Chris Brown has a whole band.
Absolutely.
Usher has a whole band. Jodeci has a full band. Nick Condition is a band. I play the keys, I play the drums, I sing, a little bit of bass. Why not give y'all the best of it? Number two, why not do the gospel and R&B together? Because the gospel, they'll do a concert at someone's church and record it live. And if a note's messed up, this is not a concert where you give God praise. I'm going to do this song over because it's a live concert. Right? So I'm not here for a sermon, I'm here to record. Right? Professional. Well, why not already give you the R&B album that I have that'll come out for my birthday in October? And then on the concert in Tacoma, why don't we record that live at the church so I can play for 2 hours? And there'll be more songs that are on the live that are on. Right?
Absolutely.
And I come from the age where they said you have 15 songs on there, but then they have the hidden tracks.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Really.
Absolutely. So really quick, we're going to pause for a second and give a big shout out to Antoine Hayden. I am Hayden Creative Space. Appreciate you for always making this happen for us. As he's smiling over there, thumbs up. If you guys are looking for somebody to do your music, your video, your photos, your posters, play some video games with you, fried burgers, the whole nine, hit up IamHeyday.com.
IamHeyDayPlus.com.
IamHeyDayPlus.com.
Shout out to the Plus.
For all the services.
Shout out to the Plus.
Yes, appreciate you, guys.
Church coming soon.
Oh man, so let's talk about you winning. You won a little award back in 2014.
10 years ago.
Talk a little bit about that, because I honestly, Kudos, man. That's real cool. That's really cool. I seen it and I was like, I mean, I heard about it too, but to actually see the photos and that's pretty amazing of a ordeal. I mean, I've never done that. I haven't heard of any singers around here that have got that award. So talk to the people a little bit about that award.
Man, so once again, shout out to Lady Spry, She Ready Entertainment. She had a vision, working with me since '06 of giving Washington artists their flowers.
Yes.
Right? She got tired of going to Grammys, the music awards, the MTV music awards, the music video awards by herself, and there was no representation of West Coast music, let alone Pacific Northwest music. And she knew that there's great artists out here that shows the managing several artists. So she started Seattle Center Music Awards, which has a proclamation Instagram every day, things of that nature. But Nelly back in the day, St. Heritage. You remember him?
Oh yeah, I remember.
Nelly wrote a song back in the day, brother. He says, "What does it take to be number one?"
Yes.
To nobody.
Yes.
That's what Nelly said, right? So
Yeah.
In 2014, I was up against stiff competition, right?
Yeah.
And I'm saying that being politically correct because you asked me JD Smoove, and I said I'm the baddest this side of the Mississippi. You understand? There's more state masses on this side of the Mississippi.
Right. On the other side.
Right. But I was up against Rocky Samuel.
Shout out to Rocky.
Shout out to Rocky. Just got to sing at NASCAR.
Yeah. So that's right.
There was people on there. There was a few other people, man, that everybody knows.
Right.
Every singer, everybody on there had a video of their own. Everybody had their own single and albums of their own. The JD Smoove was featured on hundreds of CDs, hundreds of features, but just my own single alone, didn't have it.
Yeah.
I didn't have a song that you could download for 99 cents and use for a ringtone.
Yeah.
Right.
Big thing back then too.
Right.
It's huge.
I didn't have my own song. I was on several songs, but I didn't have my own.
Right.
So the very fact that I was nominated, and the reason how you get nominated is the fans actually go to the categories and put who they believe is it, and then they count who has the most between the top five, whatever, and they put them together from the fans, and then they put that list to the people. Again, for the voting to actually win, but the initial who we're going to use is from the fans. Right. So finding out that I was nominated, right, from the fans, man, everybody say stuff in your face, but numbers talk.
Yeah.
Right. So, okay, I'm nominated. I was just happy just to be nominated. I got my mom on the red carpet. Right, and family come up from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and we up here do Self Records. We in this place, man, and got to figure from 06 to 2014. How many years is that? 8 years in just R&B. Yeah. You feel me? Forget the 20 plus. You're down there almost 15, 20 years in gospel. So this 8 years, a new beginning, and with nothing. I was told to be I was supposed to be midway. Right, but the opening act didn't show, right? Mm-hmm. And I was told that my 15-minute show set needed to be 30 minutes. Well, I got music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It might not be for your consumption, but I have enough music to fill the time.
Absolutely.
Right? So I fill the time, and everybody's, when I get through, it's sold out, and I get off stage and I go change from my stage attire to the award attire.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm upstairs in the back with about 40 beautiful Black and Latino women
who was the people going through the hostesses ladies,
Oh yeah.
and they're changing, and I'm like, oh, I must change right here too. And so we're enjoying some drinks and everything. And while I'm changing, they say, and now presenting the R&B best male. So I couldn't even finish, stop sweating, and put my clothes on. So I kept my clothes that I had on, right, and ran out there. And upon receiving it, you know, I'm standing on the stage. If you know anything about the Columbus City Theater, they got that backstage up top. There used to be a studio and stuff in.
Mhm.
So I'm on the balcony, and I'm knowing that Rocky, or I think it was Mo Cheeks who was on there too.
Shout out to Mo.
Yeah, come back to music, little bro.
Yeah, for sure.
But I knew one of them was gonna win because they're fire.
Because they had music. They were
He just
performing
he had
at that time, they
America's
were-
Got Talent and
Yeah.
all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I know you're gonna win, Rocky.
Oh,
You
yeah.
just got through singing with the Mariners and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
And they said, you know it, he know it. Y'all make some noise for JD Smoove. What? I ain't got no music. Oh yeah, they said who the best singer? The baddest this out of Mississippi. I talk mine because I can back it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that felt phenomenal to win against your peers. And the Bible says little become much when you put it in the master's hand. So that's why I said there ain't no real difference between the gospel and the R&B because it's all for him regardless.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So what is something that you would tell these young and up and coming artists um, when it comes to doing music? What is something that you want them to know to help them?
Michael Jackson, the late great Michael Jackson said, and I quote, find out what it is that you're good at. So in this case, it's music or singing or playing, producing. All right. Find out what you're good at. Find the greats that do what you want to do and that you do,
Mm-hmm.
and then be better than them.
Mm-hmm. Be better than them.
Be better than them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was told, you know, if you can play by ear, but you can't read sheet music, you're not a great musician. If you can't play in all 12 keys without skipping, you're not a great musician. Right? So vocally, you know, you have to expand your mind on your limit. And when you find your limit, you either stay there and dwell there and reign there or be a limit breaker.
Yeah.
You got to understand all them high notes that everybody likes, like on the Can We Talks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Once again, never been touched. So that's just God given. But then when you lose the ability to sing high notes for like 2 years, and then it turns into 4 years because the pastor at the time told you to stop doing all those fancy runs and just sing straight.
Yeah.
And so you just obey and just sing straight. And can I do a run again? Can I even go to alto, let alone soprano again?
Right.
And then now 40 just still killing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's true. Crazy, man. Like, I appreciate you.
Most definitely.
You know,
Likewise, man.
I've seen you so much and grow, and obviously, you know, the time frame when I was doing music, I mean, you was already
Yeah.
banging.
Yeah, man.
But you know, obviously, all the names that you're sharing with the people, I remember all of them. You know,
Yeah.
at that time, and all of them was shining in some different part of the town.
Right, right,
But then you came out on top.
right. Mind you, I'm not even from Seattle.
Yeah,
I was coming all the way from Tacoma because I had already beat everybody out here.
yeah,
Beat everybody through all of Minnesota. So the only place else up was up that ways, you know. So
yeah,
to be known before you see my face because of what I do means something to me.
yeah.
Right? That's something that you can't, like, my name is 2 times in the Seattle Museum of Music on 2 different albums, and I don't even have my own single on it, but I'm on there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So in history, you can say that these years, I'm in the Hip Hop Seattle Museum Award.
And you said something. You said something about performing for a bunch of people
Yeah,
in the gospel side of things.
yeah.
Talk about some of the people you performed outside of gospel. Because I know
Oh,
you
yeah.
perform with a bunch of people
Oh yeah.
outside of gospel. as
So
well.
let's go with my man Ray J. You know,
Ray J.
I do his birthday
Mhm.
parties. And, my man Willie Taylor, from Day 26.
Yeah.
We got my man, Teddy from Black Ink Crew.
Okay.
Came
Yeah.
and hosted, you know what I'm saying, performed with that brother.
Mhm.
Then Chris Brown back at Club Friday,
Yeah.
which is now an arcade.
Back in the day.
You feel me? Just, you know,
You talk about baby, I remember those days.
right? We done did things with Bilal, Dwelle, um, Avery Sunshine, you know, shoot, Naughty by Nature, smoked with my man Tretch, and them,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Spice One, my man Yuckmouth. I'd be remiss if I don't say Yuckmouth. I've been messing with Yuckmouth with musically since 2006. Like that was one of the first major
Yeah.
artists. You feel me?
Mhm.
Shout out to Jay Diggs and all them, Duna. But shoot, almost with that as well. You can name it, and I done did
A
Lauren
lot of
Hill.
people.
You know what I'm
Lauryn
saying? Yeah, Lauren Hill.
Mhm.
Opened up for her. People mad because she's 2 hours late. I'm just happy because I got a check
Yeah.
and be around a legend and see that you gonna wait for greatness.
Absolutely.
Because mind you, they could say what you want about Lauren, but she just won an award on Apple Music for the number one album
Yeah.
that she made one of.
Yeah.
She just got that award, man. So um, even outside of it, I'll say Music Soul Child. We done did uh, what's that girl's name? Tierra Marie,
Okay. Yeah.
right? Back when she was still hitting.
Hmm.
So you know, there's a lot of R&B wise that I've done, but there's a lot more hip hop, like Method Man. Like when we did Method Man at the Showbox, Method Man and Redman, and this man is literally walking on people's hands from the stage,
Yeah.
like walking on hands, not nose diving. Every step, someone else is taking his feet.
Wow.
You know, so when I get on stage and my CEOs will tell you, I find the biggest beam,
Mhm.
right, or the biggest chair, and I'm either jumping off it or hanging off it. Shout out to Big Mark, right?
Yeah.
When they come to these shows, they call me glad he came in. They call me Eddie Kane.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
They come in running from situation. They don't believe that I'm on the show. Skip skip on over. Like there was this one show for the Method Man show, right?
Yeah.
We're at the Showbox. I'm coming all the way from Puyallup. I'm speeding. I park my car in the middle of the street because in front, and I hear them on stage, J Mar and Mark and my little brother, the whole Do For Self team. Like I said, we had like 15, 20 people there.
Yeah.
I hear my song come on, and I'm song like number 5 on this 30-minute show set. I got 4 more songs, but I know mine's is song 5, and this is the first one.
Yeah.
Punch security. Yeah, serious man. This 6-foot dude, man, drop.
Yeah.
Punch security. Hop over the red velvet rope, and I'm running. You know how big the big show box is, not the big one. We're there, so I'm running along the side on the VIP area, jumping over the bar, get to the stage. Mo Cheeks is singing my part because my brother and them told him, "I don't think JD gonna make it, so you gonna hold it down."
Yeah.
He did stacking chips, hoes and whips, yeah, and I hustle harder. My brother looks and sees that I'm there, and you can see in the video, my little brother looks at Mo and them and says, "Give him the mic." It wasn't no guessing. He just said, "Give him the mic." He said, "Huh? Give him the mic." Grab that mic, and then you hear everybody, J-Mo turn around, and he went up. You know what I'm saying? So no matter, I'm always, matter of fact, we just had a Ports Fest.
Yeah.
And I came out hopped right out the car and went right to my hook came right on time. Eddie Kane.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they're gonna wait for greatness.
Hey, what up, Mark? How you doing, man?
What up, man?
Long time.
I know, man.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about what do you want people to remember about JD Smoove? Because I mean, you've given people that may not have ever heard of JD Smoove so much information. I'm sure people are going online. Make sure you guys tap in. He's got music out. Check on the platforms.
Oh yeah, new music right now. You can go to the Deacon music page, and the album you want is I Can't Stand Rap. He has 10 records on there, and I'm on 3 of them.
Absolutely.
You can go get the Simba album from J Mar the Sick. I'm on like 3 or 4 of them, and Pimp, man, everything is a hit. If it's not a hit, I don't want to make it.
Yeah.
For real. No filler songs.
So what you want the people to remember about JD?
shit, the people can remember about JD. Number one, I set the bar for doing it independently. Um, I set the bar for giving the best show. Once this album comes out, y'all gonna be reminded of when James Brown let BB King open up for him. You heard that? James Brown let BB King be his opening act. And then after that, James Brown brought out Michael Jackson. And Michael Jackson said, bring out Prince. All in one show. So that means Prince and Michael was there to go see the two kings, BB and James.
I remember that.
So I'm gonna give y'all a BB King, James Brown, Michael Jackson, Prince, MC Hammer, Usher concert. Snoop Dogg. When we went to go bury my grandmother, rest in power, a couple years ago, we went to the MGM Grand. What was that thing called? Mandalay Bay. Sorry, it's like the Mandalay Bay Convention Center. It was like 9,000, 10,000 people in there, and it's Dub C and Warren G, and then there's Ice Cube. But the headliner is Snoop Dogg.
Right.
Snoop brought out 4 stripper poles, 8 strippers.
Okay.
I immediately looked at my cousin and said, cuz, the budget just went up. I can't afford 8 and 4, but I can afford 2 and 4. Amen. You know, the budget just went up. Yesterday price ain't today price. We're going to give y'all a show. Even with Michael Jackson, when they had aerial dancers, I want to give Washington State something to remember. And not only that, once I do that, I already wrote a song that's called I Gotta Go. Why? Because people want to knock LeBron for leaving Cleveland, but he gave them 7 and took them to the finals.
Yeah.
I mean, at least to the playoffs. Right? Came up short. Then he left and won championships. And then he came back, gave them a championship to satisfy that.
Right.
And now he's going to go do some stuff with him and his kids. So for me, once this album come out and I do this concert in Washington State, there's nothing else that Washington need to know me for, because I done opened up in the Key Arena, in the Kingdom. That ain't here no more. Tacoma Dome. Right?
Yeah.
We didn't did things that people look at now that to be held up was new to you, was old to someone else. So big and better things, man. Just stay, know that I love everybody in my city, everybody in my state, everybody in my coast, everybody period who follow me, no matter where you live, as long as you mess with JD Smoove. But just know that I gave my music my all, and when I'm on the stage, it's hard to go after this.
Yeah. Go hard, though, man.
Yes, sir.
I'm telling you, I was extremely impressed the first time I seen you, like live. I was like, okay, I know what it is now. I see what it is. I actually seen you at a couple different places, bro. But I seen you at the New Year's Eve celebration.
Oh yeah.
Messing around, but
I didn't get paid. If I got paid, it would have been a different show. But even then though, without getting paid, you wouldn't have known it.
You still put on a show.
Put on a great show. Now I would have did way much more. Yeah. You feel me? Having different bands more and different song selections, but to be able to say that I know I've helped start things. You feel me? Like even in that, most people know my little cousin from the Hookah Lounge or from the Hustle Clothes or Time Out Entertainment. But when he was on 56th Street in the basement with the gym in the front and a little computer on the side, I was showing him how to work it. While he was a rapper. And look at him now. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Yeah.
Shout out to the Night Owl.
Actually, absolutely. Night Owl back in the day. Shout out to them. They still doing their thing too.
Right.
All right. Well, hey man, I think I got through my list. You got any questions for me?
Yeah, man. When your music coming out and when can we do a record, man? It's been years, bro. We ain't getting on one record.
You know what? Honestly, I think just having a conversation with you about it and knowing you know me pretty well and just being in the music scene, I definitely I gotta get in the studio with you, man. We gotta make it happen.
Yes, sir.
Like I think having a conversation with one of my people that I know really helps. You know, because a lot of people hear me sing all the time and they're like, hey, man, I want to hear you put stuff out. I know you do, but I mean, you haven't even heard my old stuff before.
Right. Before you, how you
know,
want me to do something new?
You ain't heard my old stuff yet. As soon as you hear my old stuff, then, you know, come and holler at me. But
Right.
you heard my old stuff. You heard me
Yeah.
before I was even out.
That's right.
So, I mean, you know, like, I definitely feel like it's necessary for us to make that happen
Most
before
definitely.
this year is over.
Yeah, because
You know
mind
what
you,
I'm saying?
I'm telling you, once this album comes out, this is to every artist or aspiring artist. If you want to mess with JD Smoove, I'm giving y'all a very good budget right now. Shout out to the OG big homie Cocaine.
Yeah, shout out to Cocaine.
Cocaine came up to me at the 2018 Seattle Sound Music Awards, and I was charging a certain price for features. And I just got through singing and performing for 20, 30 minutes. He said, young nephew, tell me who you done did for. And I done told him all the list of everybody who I've opened up for and everything. And he said, by that alone, by that body of work, you should be charging this price, minimum, and max around like this price. And then once I start telling people my price and breaking down my bio, they don't have the pockets to pay for JD Smoove. And that's just mere fact. Tiffany's is never going on sale, but you can get the same diamond at Zales on sale, Kmart on sale. But if you go to Tiffany's, you're going to pay Tiffany's price.
You got to pay Tiffany's price. Absolutely. Facts.
We're trying to make diamond.
Facts. Well, tell the people, I know you have a show that's coming up. I want you to highlight that one real quick.
August 30th, man, we got a show up in Everett at Tony V's Garage. We opening up for Twister. We got my man, J Marta Sick, going to be on the stage rocking. We got our man, BP Parker with Love is Dope. It's going to be.
Shout out to BP.
Be rocking. We also got my man Lebowski, who's going to be doing this thing.
Yep.
Hold on, I gotta say Ken Folk's name before he get mad at me.
Yeah, can't be missing nobody.
I can't miss nobody.
I get this
man. You
all
get
the time, people.
Name calling, people get upset.
Yeah. Why didn't
quick.
you mention me?
Why didn't you mention nobody? He's on the flyer, so therefore that's God helping me. All praise to the Most High for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
What's Ken Folk's name? Who had the jersey that's rapping it? Mar, right? MAR, Mark. Yeah. Shout out to you, bro. I was looking, but service, man. Yeah, for real, that's it. All praise the ram in the bush right there.
No, it's all good, man.
But yeah,
No
it's gonna be a phenomenal show.
Yeah,
August 30th. It's a Friday night. Come on through there. My partner Willie is throwing a twerk on wheels for his birthday, so I'm trying to see if he can make that to come up there as well.
Twerk on wheels.
Yeah, man. That's so twerk on wheels is something that we helped start, right? To where you have a meetup location, have security watch the cars. And then sell tickets for like 1 to 4 party buses. And each party bus has anywhere between 2 to 4 young ladies on there. And they take you to and from the club. And the only rule is, when we get to the new club or leaving one, if you're not on the bus, we ain't turning back around. So there's a lot of people who didn't come that ended up in Tacoma.
Yeah.
A lot of people from Tacoma stuck wherever we was at, but it's all right. We have a great time on that.
That's cool. That's cool. So make sure you guys tap in, tune in. I'm sure he'll get all that information to anybody out there that needs to know.
Album coming soon. Album coming soon. But right now you can support JD Smoove by getting Crown Me. We royalty by Bloodline.
You're getting that.
We're gonna make it happen. Your own
hoodie,
shirts.
Mine.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you, JD, bro.
Oh, the Hilltop Street Fair on the 24th. On the 24th of this month, we got the Hilltop Street Fair, J Marta Sick, JD Smoove, Big Mark, E Real, BP Parker. We're gonna be there. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna be there too as well. I'll be
working.
Yeah, that's why I said make sure you come and keep me reminded.
You showed up right on time.
Booking dates, man.
We'll try to get it all in there before we get off. But yeah, man. Appreciate you so much for being here and
likewise
spending some time and blessing us with all the information about you. I mean, I knew a lot, but the people needed to hear a little bit more about you, man.
Yeah,
and I'm really excited for the album.
Yes, sir.
I know it's going to be a hit. I mean, obviously, I know how you work, and so I know it's going to be a hit. And I'm really excited for us to get together and do something, collab on something, before the year is over for sure. Because I don't want to be left out the mix. I just need to do it. I mean, you aren't the first person, you won't be the last person.
Right.
It has to happen. So
yeah, shout out to you for Circle Talk Podcast, man.
Appreciate you
doing it big, man. following, I follow everything that you do, and I want to give you a personal shout out for even having my second cousin, my cousin Mark's nephew. You know what I'm saying? The number 140-pounder in the nation.
Yeah.
They call him the young hitter.
You know,
Dedrick Crocker.
Dedrick in the building.
Yeah.
Right,
Family
shout out
is
to him. He
winners.
said what's up to me this morning too.
Yeah, nothing but winners, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, hey guys, appreciate you guys for watching us today. Next Monday, we're gonna be with an old buddy I used to run track against all the time. Mr. Elijah Baker will be in the building. We're gonna have a conversation about fitness, nutrition, health, all the good things that we need to keep up with, especially when we get to the ages that we are. We're up there a little bit. So he's going to come in here and get us hip to the game. So we'll be here next Monday. So
hold on, man. We can't do that, man. Please, man. Hurry up, man.
J Mars in the building.
J Mars in the building, man. Hey, y'all come in and say what's up to the people real quick, man. Y'all here, man.
J Mars in the building.
Mark, y'all come here real quick, man.
We're going to have
come on real quick. Run around here, man. I need to
just say what's up real quick before we get going. We're just about to tap out of here. How you doing, fam?
Nice
yeah, so J Mars in the building.
Yeah, man.
We got Marks in the building.
Yeah, now you good, man. We in there. Yeah. Foes up.
No, you good. But yeah, shoot, the town's here, all the families here, and we kicking it. But we gonna close shop.
Absolutely, man.
But thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys next Monday. Elijah Baker's in the building.
Foes
JD
up.
Smoove, DH. We out.
That's it, boy.
Y'all take care.